Howdy everyone, I'm the Roguestar K17 and I'm back bringing y'all some more Dark Souls. It is the fading moments of daylight outside today and I'm not going to waste another second of it. So let's jump right into Firelink Shrine. Now, there's only a few things left here for us to do till we move on. One of them is to head over here and grab an item. Or a few of an item. Now this is a very handy weapon. Fire bombs. There is a vendor not too far down the road that will sell an infinite supply of them. Now they are very good because they are essentially a throwable fire projectile, as the name would suggest. You give them a toss, you lob them a good ways, bing bang boom, pretty good fire damage. And it's a decent amount too. So it's really good to take care of enemies, and a lot of the enemies early on are weak to fire. A lot of enemies in general in this game are weak to fire. And there's this guy. I don't even really feel like messing with him. So I'm just not. That's going to be for the cleric playthrough. And I was messing with him on the cleric playthrough, but that's not going to be for this story. So I'm just going to move on about my merry way. Now if we come up here, there's going to be what looks like an empty elevator shaft. Well, I mean, I guess you might not think it's an elevator shaft, but whoa! Oh my gosh, we're not dead. And there's a way out. Egad! Yes. Now let's come over here and open our chest. See what all we got. Correct red eye orb. Morning star and a talisman. Pretty good starting equipment if you want to go as a cleric. Which I will not be doing. But if we did, we could start there. However, when I do go cleric, as I did before, which you won't get to see unfortunately, is I just start as a cleric because that canvas talisman is really good, and getting it that early on is muy bien. Plus the mace ain't half bad either, and it's more civilized than the Morning Star. Get away from me, Skelly Bones! I want no part of this. Alright, so now I believe we should be good to go. Actually, should we even bother heading down there? I could introduce you guys to the first blacksmith, but we don't really require his services. I don't plan on buying the catalyst from him because he can give you some starting sorcery equipment. But we're not going to be a sorcerer this go around either. So we won't be messing with him either. We will just be moving on. The first person we need to find is Laurentius. And him we can only find after not too long, but I'll make that time even shorter. Or as short as I can. Huh. Yeah, his shield doesn't block 100%, so you can get a good bit of damage in like that. Yeah. Now I'm not going to pick up that item until the guy throwing firebombs is taken care of, because he will. This guy, he's an opportunist, and he will take that opportunity and come after you right as you're going for that item. I'm surprised he didn't take advantage of me being in that fight. Enemies in this game are all opportunists. Now you see how I went right past him and took care of the axe guy first? He's also an opportunist, and he'd, come over while you're standing over here attacking this guy and smack you in the back. And that axe has a lot of knockback, meant specifically to knock you off the edge while you're doing that. You got the guy standing up here, but he came down. He usually does. Now we're gonna grab this item and then head into the aqueduct, which is what this thing is. Rats can be trouble in high numbers, but they're a good way to farm humanity. And by themselves, they aren't too much of a problem. I love in this game how you have a sheath for your weapon. That is so cool. It is so cool. And I hate how you don't in Dark Souls 2. Although Dark Souls 2 is my favorite game of the Dark Souls series. Just because it's like the one I started out on. Yeah. They are no match for my skills. The warrior is a very, very, very nice starting class. Very formidable. I do want to show the differences with the other ones, though, that you can start as. I'll probably be starting as a cleric, but I probably won't start as a sorcerer. I'll probably start as a class and become a sorcerer, so... yeah, we'll see how it goes. Whoa! So that happens. That's the thing. Giant dragon. How about that? Parrying is also a thing you can do. Well, let's just go on ahead and get rid of this guy. Nice heavy combo is enough to take care of him and almost anyone else. I like coming in here and then closing the door. Nice and safe. You used to have a piece of furniture over here of some sort. The smoke rising and the fire down there, I always feel like, for some reason, even though it's not, I always, when I first played the game, I'd always think that it was like a flaming catapult of some kind that had come in. And it always gave me like Prince of Persia vibes, how the city is just, or mainly two thrones, where like the city is under siege as you're going through it. Now the wooden shield is usually a shield you swap to from, because it's better than most of the starting classes' shields, but it's not better than the warriors. So a lot of other classes will switch to the wooden shield when they get it. So that is an important item, but not necessarily something we need for this guy. I think parrying is kind of easier in this game, but there's no riposte. Or like, whatever it's called when you break through their shield and then do the follow-up. Because in Dark Souls 2, there's like a critical hit you can get if you guard break them and then come up and attack. It'll do like a special critical thing. And I don't think you can do that in this game. You only have the parry and the backstab.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you. Hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Alright. So yeah, this is the vendor who sells firebombs. Quite handy. I think I'll take a couple. I will also take the short bow. And a good supply of arrows. There we are. I don't want the chain armor. You can use this if your starting class has terrible armor or you just don't like it. It's pretty good, but eh. Apple juice. He also sells the heater shield, which we already have, so that's a win for us. And the short sword. Can't afford the repair box anymore. I suppose that'll do. Alright.
Thank you, kind.
We could kill him and get the Uchigatana, but that's not what I'm about. Now, there's a couple of weak guys down here, but if you run forward and get jumped by all four of them, they can be a problem. And for some reason, they have poise. Despite the fact that they've got no armor whatsoever, they do not stagger to attacks. Isn't that insane? Isn't that just absolutely bonkers? how that works. But I digress. Let's grab this. Throwing knives. 10 of them. I always used to just go over here. I never really paid attention to this. That's not what I wanted to do. You turd. Whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. You better not be like the last character. Messing up left and right. That last character gave me sass. I don't want any sass from you. Alright, back up the ladder we go. I would have liked to live in that house right there. Come out and chill there. Boom. Light crossbow. You can't aim the crossbow in this game, which kinda sucks. Oh, that's right. Do I have the stats to use the bow already? I do. Alright, now this is just ridiculous. That was painful to watch. Ah! Let's blast through this little area down here. There's a secret little spot down here where you can get into this cozy little house that's been boarded off from the top. It's got a nice little, what I assume is supposed to be like a fireplace. A pleasant little view over here. Isn't that nice? This used to be like a table or something, I guess. Overlooking the window and then over here. Yeah. Cozy houses. Ow! Can I break this? Oh wow, I can. Nice. Haha. And it's just rubbish, which you don't need. But you can trade it for a chunk with the bird. Now, rubbish in the second game can be collected by breaking any chest, but there's no purpose for it. Humanity, good stuff. Now that we've done that little section, I just pressed R3 to jump again. Let's go ahead and move on with our lives. What? Oh, okay. Let's see here. God, those guys are already at it. Of course, every staircase in Lordran is broken. Now, you get jumped in here. So, you gotta dispose of these guys quick. Just kind of be aware of yourself, you know. Don't get in over your head. See, these guys stun, but the naked dudes don't. That attack. Ooh, that attack. Boils my blood. Don't ever let me catch you doing that attack again. Makes me furious. Now this room is so nice, I don't want to destroy it. This is just a nice house. No door though. Kind of a deal breaker. Correct. Firebomb. You got the master key. You usually need the residence key to get in here, but with the master key, you do not. Okay. Not gonna... Okay. Just whatever. 3 gold pine resins. Now those are pretty handy. Get that shield out of here. I don't want your waist cloth. Now getting a longsword from those guys is usually a score, but I've already got one. How nice! Warrior really starts with it all. The hard leather armor, the heater shield, the longsword. Idiots. Really got a lot going for it. Should I do this now? Or should I come back with the dragon sword? I'm gonna come back with the dragon sword, just cause I'm rusty with those guys. Now you can drop down there, but you'll be stuck forever. So, don't. Not gonna fight Havel yet. Definitely not gonna fight Havel yet until I have the Drake Sword at least. I'm not gonna mess with the Crystal Lizard here until I have a weapon that can just one-shot it immediately. Alright, let's do this. Now this guy is not hard on paper. It's easy to defeat him. You have easy ways, but it's easy to mess up. Why didn't you get your swords out already? I was gonna say sword, but then they both did it. No. I like being able to see out over all the areas you've been and the areas you can soon get to. It's a very nice thing about Souls games, is being able to see the areas like that. Now, should I? Yeah, I probably should, because I'll never use it otherwise. Oh wait, let me. No, I'm wasting time. Okay. Yikes. Go, 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 go. Why can't you sprint up ladders? Ah. Don't jump off. Don't jump off. Don't jump off. Lightning wore off. I was gonna rush him with the last of my lightning, but hey, if it works, it works. Humanity and Homeward Bone. We didn't even really get a soul for that, I don't think. Nope, no Taurus Demon Soul. So is it even a boss? Ah. He can be whatever he wants to be. He's dead now. Hello, sir.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, it should. No need to hide the reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Alrighty. So we got a soapstone now. Now we're just gonna go head down this bridge. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Idiot. Gotcha. Now you better not do it again, because you're not supposed to do it again. And you know you're not supposed to do it again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's right. Know your place. Know your role, buddy. Now one time, I just dropped straight down. Didn't even think about it. And I was so mad afterwards. I was so mad. Ouchie. Alright. Let's get her going. We gotta cut off that tail. I'm sure anyone watching this would know why. Gotta get the Drake sword. This is gonna be a fun build. I can feel it in my bones. There we go. I know you can get 3 shots on the tail every time if you're good. Sometimes I jump the gun though. Oftentimes I jump the gun. Okay, I'm gonna cut this bit out. Yeah! Alright. Yeah, they get stronger now. 16 strength, eh? I wonder if we got the souls for that. Only one way to find out. To the bonfire! I don't have a transition for that. We're here! It's like a good place for now. Yeah. Pretty substantial boost. Alrighty. And now we've got this sick new sword that deals 200 physical damage as opposed to our longsword's 80. Now we're tip top to fight these enemies who have suddenly gotten stronger, as you may have noticed with the last guy I smacked. Alright, well, I'm probably going to pick up right where I left off in the next episode, but I'm going to call this chunk here. So, I hope anybody that watched enjoyed. Hope it was worth the watch. If it was, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see anyone in the next episode. Peace!
Hold on. Combine them.
Let's go, baby! Woo!
On top.
Boogie down! Woo!
Ooh.
Do you hear it,
And then hit
Jaquan?
R2. Then hit R2 once they're combined.
So wait, what I gotta combine?
The cassette and the tape.
cassette player.
Come on, bro, you're missing out.